Are you ready to think big and act bold? Then you are in the right place. This is Innovative Entrepreneurs, a podcast that will bring you the stories, insights, and tips from some of the most successful and innovative entrepreneurs in the world. I am your host, Erica Bailey, and I am here to help you start, scale, and sustain your own entrepreneurial journey. Let's get started.
Hi, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that you take this journey with me and all of the wonderful people that I have the opportunity and honor to talk with on different podcasts. So that's how I'm starting this off. I want to actually throw a shout out to my team, and no, you're not allowed to take this out, and I will be watching. Kim is our media director. She's been with us for ever, as long as we've been here almost. And she is doing some amazing work. I'm so impressed with her. I'm so grateful that she is on our team. And I know the value she brings. And so when you're ready to do some killer content, social media content marketing, you just let me know. And then also Mark, he's our podcast director. He's the one that makes all this happen. I just talk and he makes me look good. So he's a fantastic addition to our team. And if you're looking to have a podcast that elevates your brand, just message me, right? And we will we'll talk and see if there's anything we can do to help. So going into today, I have been thinking a lot about the power of storytelling. And the new trends are that we are telling story through video content, right? That is, the marketing strategy is video content marketing in what I call the authentic age, right? Authenticity is a word you'll hear me say a lot. Probably heard me say a lot in previous podcasts. So the power of storytelling, video content marketing in the authentic age. Yeah, you can't steal that. So what does this mean? So what is content marketing? And there's a lot of different ways that we can describe content marketing. Basically, it's words out in front of people to market your product. Truly, emails on your web, case studies, brochures, flyers, social media posts. These are all forms of content marketing. And the purpose is to engage your consumer through taking them on a journey where they feel like they trust enough to make purchase or start services with you. And this is just kind of the easy peasy wording. But this new age, it's different. Storytelling has shifted tremendously for as long as humans have been here. So again, storytelling, and that has changed over time, like I was saying, and then it turned into storytelling through email marketing campaigns, storytelling through blogs, storytelling through static posts, conversations, phone calls, text messages, chats, right? But now our storytelling is done through video. It's done through showing a more personable side of you or your brand. You're telling a story of who you are and how you can bring value to the world, right? And that is what people in today's age really connect with. It's that authenticity. Again, I say it over and over and over again, but it's the truth. Like right now, consumers are looking for authenticity. They want to understand who the brand is before they become brand ambassadors, right? Like, yeah, I'll make a purchase from Kohl's, for example, but because of the experience and because of the quality of the product and because of how close it was, I ended up shopping at Kohl's almost 80%, right? That's a brand ambassador in their own way. And it was through content marketing that they got me pulled in. It was the emails with the 20% offs and blah, blah, blah. So, but now that is shifted to seeing, the actual brand communicating through video, whether it is talking heads or it is, behind the scenes or it's user generated content. That is what is getting traction on all social platforms. Now, it may differ a little bit. I mean, obviously, TikTok is made for video. Instagram is its own beautiful thing, and Facebook is, well, Facebook. So it depends on where your audience is and what your product is, obviously, but I digress. Ultimately, video marketing is a key tool for brand exposure. And if you're not doing it, you should be. So today I'm hoping to kind of unravel the importance of real stories, kindness, and authenticity in content marketing. So let's jump in. Number one, it's rooted in real stories. When you get to see the behind the scenes of me, or I am talking to you like this, or I am sharing testimonials, right? Or maybe I'm sharing the history of my business, different interesting things like that, right? I am sharing truth. I'm sharing real. And again, people don't buy the product, they buy the person, they buy the brand. It's how it works now. So having it rooted in real stories just makes that connection that we never had before, right? This storytelling shift, again, has gone from textual to video, and you have to capture people's attention within that first 3 seconds. And that video, that movement, that, wait a second, those 3 seconds are captured by that. And then there's a whole conglomerate of awesomeness that happens after they watch that first video. But that's where the shift is. That's the shift in storytelling now, and that's what people are wanting to see. Going back to it being rooted in real stories, it builds trust, right? It builds trust with your consumers. So here's a quick example of a campaign that we've been working on that we didn't expect to go as well, to be honest with you. We're very proud and happy with our results, but it's a real estate individual, and instead of it being sales, he is being himself, right? He's funny and he's playful, but he's also brilliant. So he's telling his story. There's a lot of user-generated content with my guidance and behind the scenes type stuff. Simply because of this authentic nature of his social media is blowing up and he is getting results from it. He's not selling, he's educating. He's not selling, he's engaging. He's not selling, he's making people laugh. And that's what works. And if I'm laughing at this guy and then I see his, his truck or his name around and I'm like, wait a minute, I know him, right? I start to develop that trust in him because I understand him as a person. So that's how that trust relationship builds. You can be a thought leader in the industry, right? So your marketing strategy would be different. You don't have to be goofy or silly or beautiful, right? If you have a trade and you need to share information that's valuable, that brings value to other industry leaders or those who are wanting to learn from you, right? So your authentic storytelling would be educational. It would be about the services that you provide, or, examples of the way that you train, or, gosh, there's so many things I can think of off the top of my head, but I should write some of these down. So, just a few examples, right? Client A is building trust through authenticity and fun, right? And all mixed in with some knowledge, right? Again, not sales. It's not sales. And then client number 2 is driving engagement and becoming a thought leader in the industry through the way that they're communicating and using video marketing. Either way, doesn't matter who you are or what type of service you provide, there is a story in there and it should be told. And I'm sure that there's a lot to offer. You just think about it. If you TikTok your services, you'll definitely see what the others are doing. That's probably the easiest thing. And then when you have this real story, when you're rooted in these real stories, it also enhances engagement. I think we've kind of touched on that, but videos are so relatable. I'll scroll right past an ad or a static post or a suggested post or all of the wonderful stuff that really shouldn't be there. And as soon as I see that video, I'll stop for a second. And I'll watch that first 3 seconds. That's why, like on Facebook, they have the ones that reels that show you like the first 3 seconds. I mean, that's the purpose, is because it wants to capture your attention so that you'll click on it and watch it. Now, I digress. There's a whole strategy behind that. It's actually really fun. So when your content is relatable, you'll definitely improve your engagement with your audience, right? It also fosters a more deeper connection with your viewers. And again, that all goes back to rooted in real stories. When I hear so many people saying, I don't know, I don't have a story to tell. We all have a story to tell. But that's our job. Our job is to understand you and learn your brand and help you tell the stories that maybe you don't realize are there. So video content marketing, just to recap, real stories, real authenticity, real engagement. We'll just kind of end it there. I added segment number 2 is kindness at its core. I truly believe that it is an integral part in doing business and in your marketing. And it matters because it's the first step to developing a relationship with your consumer. I mean, if you think about it, you meet somebody and they are kind to you. They impact you. You have a memory of that. And so next time you'll see them, or if somebody mentions them, right, the first thought that will come to their mind is, oh yeah, they were really kind. So kindness helps establish this trust with customers. It fosters a long-term relationship. When brands show that they have genuine care and empathy, customers are more likely to connect on an emotional level, right? And that leads to loyalty and advocacy. Kindness also differentiates your brand. You know, believe it or not everybody's kind. So in a competitive market, kindness sets your brand apart and it prioritizes your values in front of the consumers. So when you show through your content marketing the authentic kindness behind your business. So these acts of kindness, how do you use them in your content marketing? Picture this. A video showcasing a brand surprising a loyal customer with a personalized gift on their birthday. You're capturing their genuine reaction and gratitude. Okay. That is the example. Now, what is the impact of that? Right. So by highlighting this act of kindness, the video showcases the brand's, their commitment, right, to the happiness of their consumers. It also evokes emotions and joy and surprise and warmth, and combined with this, it fosters a positive brand image, obviously leaving a lasting impression, which is the goal, right? So here's another example about community outreach. So a video documenting a brand's involvement in a local charity event or community project, showcasing the impact of their contribution on those in need. I mean, this makes absolute sense, right? If you're doing an event or you're trying to raise money for something, you're collecting backpacks for kids before school, maybe you are creating a soup kitchen, whatever it is that your brand is doing to give back to the community, that should be shared. That is an authentic piece of content that inspires people, right? It, again, emotionally connects them with your brand. They see you as more than a business, right? They see you as a compassionate entity. That's what we're going to say. They see you as a compassionate entity. It's not just about business. It's about making a difference in the lives of the people you touch. Simple as that.
Wow, what a great episode. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you want more of this goodness, make sure you subscribe so that you get notifications for future podcasts. And if you found value from this, please share it with others. You can visit our website at cwgdigital.com. This is Erica Bailey. I am your host, and I will see you next time.